Alright, so now we're in the paint booth. It's hard to see. I got some shades of rust on. There we go. But I got some lighter shades of rust on there. Kind of hard to see. Got the primer on the rear deck lid. And a little dull coat on there to seal it in before I tape it off to do the salt. So on to the next step. And here we're getting ready to do the salting. Frog tape sucks. Don't use it. I've had no good luck with it at all, but I want something I know is not going to stick, so we're okay. Alright, salting. We got a spray bottle with some water, concoction of salt, and a tray of some sort to put it on. This is just temporary. The salt on this one is going to be a little different than most. It's not going on the roof. It's not going on the top. We're just salting the sides. So, we'll see what happens here. Take it away from here just to give it a spray. And once you get a spray on it, we're not doing a heavy salt on this project. Just a light salt. Because this isn't rusted out. It's just a little grungy. And if you can see that once it dries is when the fun comes in. We'll give the other side a spritz. And we'll just do a little salt. Just enough to hold it on there. And that's it. So now we have our salt on. We'll get a little bit up there on the front spoiler. And let it dry. That's it. Okay, now we're getting ready to put some paint on the Mustang. As you see, the salt's dry. And on this one, the hood is mostly rusted, and the roof and the hood, blah blah. But you can see I want some rust on the fenders, a little bit in the front, on both sides and down the sides. It's going to be white, and what I'm going to use is Vallejo Model Air, or Model Color. I know Hunter Shelby did a video on this. This stuff is great, just a brush paint. I've been able to get it to work for an airbrush, and it's hard to do. I had to work with it, but I've got a program where it works pretty well. So, but I just put some in a little plastic cup. It's what I use to mix, little Dixie cups. Got to be plastic because the paper ones don't work. And I just have plain old water. It's bottled water. When I don't drink them all, the bottom quarter of it, I just save it and use it to mix stuff. I really don't have a ratio. I just put it in there and mix it up. I actually have a feel for it by the number of bubbles that I get. And I don't know if you'll be able to see the bubbles. And it's not getting a lot of bubbles yet. I don't want a lot of bubbles, but I want it a little bit thinner than paint, but not quite as thin as water or milk. And when I mix it up, I can start getting bubbles in it just from mixing it. Not a lot, but just a few big bubbles. And that's about where the consistency. But you have to play with it. I've never measured it. That's about right there. And then I put that in the airbrush and oh, I sprayed it about, oh, I can't see it, but less than, it's like 10 pounds in that ballpark. Sometimes you have to adjust it. Not quite yet. But if you have the opportunity to use these model colors, they're great for doing interior work, engine compartment, engine detailing. They have a selection that's unbelievable, over 200 and some colors. And I really like the way they brush. If you brush them straight out of the bottle, they're not supposed to leave brush marks. I thin them out a little bit, and I still accomplish the same deal. They just lay down really nice and smooth and thin, and they do cover well. So let's get this run around here. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Get some of this in the airbrush. And we'll see what happens. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah.